Hey everybody, Don Dabney from Left Coast Classics, and this is just like driving a living room. I love this thing. I actually own a 72, so I love huge 70s era Cadillacs. Anyway, this is a 1970 DeVille Convertible, a California car. And in this video, I'm going to take you around the car. I'm going to take you under the car. But first, buckle up, because I'm going to take you for a ride in it. Just gets up and goes. The suspension feels great. The braking, it's nice to drive. It's just smooth as butter. Right now we're cruising along about 55, 60 miles an hour, and it's just smooth. It's so comfortable. Everything in the car is working. I'll tell you, the clock though is not working. We didn't service the air conditioning, but the heater blows hot, the lights all work, the wipers, so it functions great. It's all polished up, the engine's nice and tidy. It's just an overall, just a really nice driver quality DeVille, something you can cruise around in the summer and enjoy. And it starts up easily in the morning, just a few pumps, crank it, and it fires right up. Got my crazy hair blowing in the wind. Anyway, if you have any questions, my number is down there somewhere below. Just call me directly on my 707 number. That's the best way to get me. You can text me anytime. If you are on a third-party website, you're going to want to go over to my website, Left Coast Classics, L-E-F-T, opposite of right. Not my politics, just my location. So go check it out over there, because there's an additional couple of hundred photos. And be sure to watch the video to the end, because there's a lot more content in this video. I just try to make it so you can really see every square inch of the car, get a feel for what it feels like to drive. And so a couple other things. Our YouTube channel is approaching 9 million views, which is insane, but I'm trying to get the subscriptions up. So a lot of the time you may not be looking for a particular car, but it's kind of fun because I drive all these cool cars around the wine country. So if you could like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, I'd be very grateful. I will never spam you. And check us out on 3 episodes of Wheeler Dealers, my favorite car show in the world. I'm always promoting Wheeler Dealer because it truly is my favorite car show. And we did an old episode back in the Ed China days, this 57 Ford Thunderbird right here. 2018, we did a 1972 Lancia Fulvia, kind of a fun episode. Mike came over to buy a weird old Rover car, a P6, and ended up buying this Lancia. And then our most recent one aired at the end of 2020, and that was a great one-owner Triumph TR4. So check those out. Like and subscribe, and stick around for the rest of this video because there's a lot more ahead. All right, we're gonna head underneath the Cadillac, and you can see the floors are just really solid and great. Car's nice and dry up here. Looks good. And just kind of your quintessential California car. Don't have any rust on this undercarriage. All the floors and rockers are just nice and solid. This car spent its life in Los Angeles, so it just wasn't subjected to any snow or salt on the roads or anything like that. Look at all these inner rockers are in great shape. The frames, the floors. Sorry, the lighting isn't great on that side, but there's still photos of all of it. Anyway, it's just got a great undercarriage, very clean. Nice and tidy and original. Rust-free under here. So the car's a little dirty and it's a little drizzly out here, but I got it on my rack. So let's do the, just take a light magnet, go around the lower part of the car and make sure it's sticking well. Just grabbing everywhere. And back to the quarter. That's a little dirty under there. Should have cleaned that. Going around to the other side. It's grabbing everywhere. A little bad over here. There's a couple little surface rust bubble things. Somebody could fix that if they wanted to. And back to the quarter. It's grabbing everywhere. Okay, so let me go around to show you some of the anomalies in the paint, because it is what it is. You've got some checking in the paint here. You can see it's kind of around the hood. It's in a couple of different areas. It's just part of the hood. You know, there's been some chips that have been touched up. I'm going to try and find all this. You got a little cracking there around the door handle. And I think this is just all the stuff that really turns it into a 10-footer. Unfortunately, this wasn't an expensive paint job, which at the time, you know, the car really wasn't worth much. I don't know if you can see that with the cloud reflections, but there's a few on the trunk. That got snapped off while it was getting buffed, so I'm trying to source a new one. That's the Cadillac script that goes right there. We got a little bit more up here. Where else? Here, a little there, touch-up paint. So, you know, you got a bit of that around the car, and you know, price reflects that. So, if you're cool with just a 10-footer driver, it's otherwise just really sharp. Look, check that out. It's nice and shiny, detailed up, clean, running great, ready to roll. You can see like the rear door cards are nice. The rear seat, it doesn't even look like it's been sat in. And Looks good up here. I don't know if this is the original leather. I think it is. It looks like the correct texture, so that seems to have held up pretty well. A little bit of wear around the piping, you can see. But, you know, it looks good. There's no cracks in the dash. It's really a kind of a lovely car to drive in. You know, this door panel's nice also.